What if I told you that what you eat isn't the only thing affecting your weight loss results? In fact, many adults over 50 spend years focusing on calories, carbs, and exercise while completely overlooking one powerful factor that may be slowing down their progress: when they eat. Have you ever felt like you're eating healthy, trying to stay active and still struggling to lose belly fat? Or maybe the weight comes off much slower than it used to? The truth is, your body's internal clock plays a much bigger role in fat loss than most people realize. And later in this video, I'll share one meal timing mistake that many people make every day without even knowing it. A mistake that could be making fat loss much harder than it needs to be. Stay with me, because the final tip may completely change the way you think about meals, metabolism, and healthy aging. As we get older, losing weight often becomes more challenging. Hormonal changes, reduced muscle mass, lower activity levels, and slower recovery can all play a role. But there's another piece of the puzzle that's often overlooked: meal timing. Today, we're going to explore the best times to eat for fat loss, including how your body's natural clock affects metabolism, whether breakfast is really the most important meal, why late-night eating may be working against you, how protein timing can help preserve muscle, the truth about intermittent fasting, practical meal schedules that work in real life. And by the end of this video, you'll have a simple strategy you can start using today to support fat loss, boost energy, and improve your overall health. Let's get started. Most people think metabolism stays the same all day. It doesn't. Your body follows a natural 24-hour cycle called the circadian rhythm. This internal clock influences hunger, digestion, blood sugar control, hormone production, energy levels, fat storage. Research suggests that our bodies generally process food more efficiently earlier in the day than late at night. Think about it this way. Your body has evolved to be active during daylight hours and rest during the evening. When we consistently eat large meals close to bedtime, we're often working against that natural rhythm. Many adults notice they feel lighter, more energetic, and less bloated when they shift more of their calories earlier in the day. That doesn't mean you need to eat at sunrise. It simply means timing matters more than most people realize. And here's where things get even more interesting. The next point explains why two people eating the exact same foods can experience very different results. But before we continue, if you're enjoying this topic, you'll probably love our video on morning habits that help adults over 50 boost metabolism naturally. It pairs perfectly with what we're discussing today. Let's talk about one of the most common habits linked to weight gain: late-night eating. After dinner, many people continue snacking while watching television, scrolling through their phones, or relaxing on the couch. A handful of crackers, a bowl of ice cream, a few cookies. It doesn't seem like much, but these extra calories often add up quickly. There's also another issue. Late at night, your body tends to be less efficient at handling glucose compared to earlier in the day. That means those evening snacks may have a greater impact on blood sugar and insulin levels. Many people who stop eating 2 to 3 hours before bed report better sleep, reduced nighttime cravings, improved digestion, and easier weight management. If your goal is to lose belly fat, one of the simplest changes you can make is creating a clear cutoff point for evening eating. But that's only part of the story, because the timing of your first meal may be just as important. You've probably heard the phrase, "Breakfast is the most important meal of the day." But is it true? The answer is more nuanced than many people think. Some people genuinely feel better after eating breakfast. Others function perfectly well waiting a few hours before eating. The key isn't whether everyone should eat breakfast. The key is whether your eating pattern helps you control hunger, maintain energy, preserve muscle, avoid overeating later. For some adults over 50, a protein-rich breakfast can be incredibly beneficial. For example, eggs and vegetables, Greek yogurt and berries, cottage cheese and fruit, protein oatmeal. These meals often help stabilize hunger for hours. However, forcing yourself to eat breakfast when you're not hungry isn't necessarily required. The best approach is finding a routine that supports your lifestyle and long-term consistency. And speaking of protein, the next tip may be one of the most overlooked fat loss strategies after 50. Protein distribution matters more than you think. When most people think about protein, they focus on total daily intake. But timing matters too. As we age, maintaining muscle becomes increasingly important. Muscle helps support metabolism, improve mobility, increase strength, enhance independence, improve blood sugar control. One common mistake is eating very little protein during the day and then consuming most of it at dinner. Instead, many experts recommend spreading protein across multiple meals. Imagine eating breakfast, 25–30 grams, lunch, 25 to 30 grams, dinner, 25 to 30 grams. This approach may support muscle maintenance more effectively than eating most of your protein at night. Examples include eggs, fish, chicken, lean beef, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, tofu, legumes. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. And later in this video, I'll show you a simple daily eating schedule that combines all these principles. If you're finding these health tips useful and want more practical advice on healthy aging, weight loss, nutrition, and longevity, take a moment to subscribe to the Health Guide and turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos. And if healthy aging is one of your goals, don't miss our video on daily habits that help you stay younger and more active after 50. It perfectly complements what we're discussing today. Now let's continue, because the next section covers one of the most talked about topics in nutrition right now. Intermittent fasting. Does it really help? Intermittent fasting has become extremely popular. But what exactly is it? Simply put, intermittent fasting involves limiting your eating to a specific time window. A common example is the 16.8 approach. You fast for 16 hours and eat during an 8-hour window. For example, first meal, 10 a.m., last meal, 6 p.m. Many people find this structure helps reduce mindless snacking and late-night eating. However, intermittent fasting isn't magic. Fat loss still depends largely on overall eating habits and calorie balance. Some people thrive with fasting. Others feel tired, hungry, or struggle to maintain muscle. The best approach is finding a pattern you can follow consistently without feeling miserable. Remember, the best eating schedule is the one you can sustain. But there's another factor many people overlook that may be even more important than fasting itself. Researchers have become increasingly interested in something called early time-restricted eating. This involves eating earlier in the day and finishing dinner sooner. For example, breakfast, 8 a.m. lunch, noon dinner, 5:30 p.m. This pattern aligns more closely with natural circadian rhythms. Many people report better appetite control, improved sleep, more stable energy, and fewer evening cravings. Now, does everyone need to eat dinner at 5:30 p.m.? Absolutely not. Real life is messy. Work schedules, family commitments, and social events all matter. But if you're regularly eating large meals at 9 or 10 p.m., gradually shifting dinner earlier may be worth experimenting with. And speaking of dinner, there's a common evening mistake that catches many people by surprise. 7. The hidden problem with evening snacking. Here's something interesting. Many evening cravings aren't true hunger. They're habit. You sit in your favorite chair, turn on the television, and suddenly, you want something to eat. Sound familiar? This habit can easily add hundreds of calories per day. Instead, try asking yourself, am I actually hungry? Or am I simply bored? Sometimes a glass of water, herbal tea, or a short walk is enough to break the cycle. Other times, you may genuinely need a small snack. If that's the case, prioritize Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, a boiled egg, a handful of nuts. These options tend to be more satisfying than highly processed snacks. But wait until you hear the next strategy because it may help simplify your entire eating routine. Let's make this simple. Here are 3 examples that many adults over 50 find effective. Schedule option 1. Breakfast, 8 a.m. Lunch, 12 p.m. Dinner, 6 p.m. Perfect for people who enjoy 3 meals daily. Schedule option 2. First meal, 10 a.m. Lunch, 2 p.m. Dinner, 6 p.m. Suitable for those who naturally prefer a shorter eating window. Schedule option 3. Breakfast, 7 a.m. Lunch, 1 p.m. Light dinner, 6 p.m. Ideal for people who wake up hungry and enjoy eating earlier. The exact times matter less than consistency. Choose a pattern you can realistically follow most days. Remember, successful weight loss isn't about finding the perfect schedule. It's about creating habits that fit your life. If you found today's video helpful, I highly recommend watching our video about the best morning habits for healthy aging. It builds on everything you've learned today and can help you get even better results. Common meal timing mistakes to avoid. Before we finish, let's quickly review some common mistakes. Skipping protein all day. This can increase hunger and make muscle maintenance more difficult. Eating huge dinners. Many people consume most of their calories at night. Constant grazing. Frequent snacking can make it harder to recognize genuine hunger. Eating too close to bedtime. This may affect digestion, sleep quality, and appetite regulation. Following rigid rules. What works for someone else may not work for you. The goal is building a sustainable routine, not chasing perfection. So what's the best time to eat for fat loss? The answer may be simpler than you expected. Focus on eating consistently, prioritizing protein, limiting late-night eating, aligning meals with your daily routine, finding a schedule you can maintain long-term. Remember, small habits practiced consistently often outperform extreme diets that only last a few weeks. You don't need a perfect eating schedule. You need a sustainable one. And when combined with healthy aging habits, regular movement, quality sleep, and good nutrition, meal timing can become another valuable tool in your fat loss journey. Before you go, if you enjoyed today's video, take a look around the channel and find another video that matches your health goals right now. Whether you're focused on losing weight, boosting energy, improving sleep, or staying active after 50, there's a good chance you'll find a video that can help you take the next step. If this topic was helpful, I highly recommend watching our video on why weight loss slows down as you age, where we explore some of the hidden factors that affect metabolism after 50 and what you can do about them. Many of our viewers like to watch a few related videos together because the strategies often build on each other and help create lasting results. Let me know in the comments. Which meal timing tip helped you the most? Do you eat breakfast every day? Or have you tried intermittent fasting? What health topic would you like us to cover next? If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the Health Guide, and turn on notifications so you never miss future health and wellness tips. And if you'd like to keep learning, check out another video on our channel about a related topic. Whether your goal is weight loss, healthy aging, better sleep, improved energy, or living longer, there's a video waiting for you. If you enjoyed this video and want to continue improving your health, energy, and longevity, take a look at the next video on your screen. We created it specifically to help adults over 50 achieve even better results, and I think you'll find it incredibly helpful. Thank you for watching the Health Guide. Stay healthy, stay active, and I'll see you in the next video.